you're like me and you sunburn easily, when you do western trails, you'll find that there's a lot of open grounds out there, which wouldn't really be a problem. You just wear long sleeves and that's fine, except for the fact that if you use trekking poles, your hands are in this position most of the day, which means what? It means this part of your hand right here is going to be facing the sun most of the day, and even to some extent this part of your hand, if it's depending on whether you're going north or south on the trail and the sun is setting west or rising east, whatever. Long story short, your hands are going to get destroyed. They're going to get really burned. I've had really bad burns all over my hands, just through desert sections, alpine sections, whatever. And I found that the best sun glove is just a cheap bike glove. I cycle a lot, so I knew what I wanted out of a bike glove. Basically inexpensive with a nice leather palm. I usually wear out the leather palms. You can see I wore out this one because of the way I use my trekking poles. I pretty much, they're really in there. I kind of use them on the top of, or the bottom of my hand, kind of like a cane, like this. And they usually rub holes in there most of the day. So, but that's nice, and it's really nice because some hiking companies make actual sun gloves that have an SPF rating, but they're like $70. They're complete like gloves, so they don't have a hard pad on the other side there. They're just expensive, and I feel like this does it enough. And for my uses, this works perfectly for me. I am probably one of the most fair-skinned, if not the most. If I'm not the whitest person I've ever met, I don't remember anybody else who's whiter than me. I have no melanin at all. I just burn pretty much all the time. And this does it for me. There's no SPF rating on this that I knew of. It was like $20 in some trail town, but breathable. You can see my fingers through the nylon there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see it here. So it's breathable, it's light, not good for bug protection, but good enough for sun protection, and keeps your hands free and easy, and I think they kind of make you look cool, but what do I know? Again, bike gloves is sun gloves. Another cheap way to save a little bit of money and get something done. Definitely recommend sun gloves in desert conditions and alpine conditions if you're going to be using trekking poles. If not, usually people can get away with it wherever else you hold your hands, but if you need sun gloves, just look no farther than your bike store. They will make a long fingered version of this. My fingers don't burn. It's just the back of my hand, so that's what I have. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope it helps.